Johnny, the guy from Puerto Rico, who was going to bury the mangler and take him out of the business. Not that guy. Not that guy, certainly. But, okay. We're back live on Facebook. We're going to try this new connection here. And if you're listening to us on the Mix on Tuesdays, that was an interesting interview. I have never had, I've only had maybe one or two in my time where the guest never lets me ask a question. Never let me.
Nor did the guest ever give an answer to his own question. This was a guest who was unfiltered, unhinged, and explained nothing. I have no idea who this guy even is. He explained not even who he was.
Not even who he
He
was.
didn't give himself an introduction, but he wouldn't let you give him one. That's what kind of guest
just amazing.
That was the most interesting interview I've ever been involved in. Or even around. That's all I've got to say about that.
That's right. Well, we have got a guest in studio. We are waiting on our rappers to make their way here. We're hoping that they arrive. They were supposed to be here at 2. We have with us, we were going to be bringing in Odd Drix, whoever they are, which hopefully we'll find out. NBG Stacks, Young Dice, and Grizzle. And we'll be talking to them here in a few, but we've got in studio. Oh, they might be coming. Nope. False flag.
False flag. It's cold.
It's like 9/11. False flag. No, I shouldn't say these things. You know, 9/11 false flag. Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's not the month. We're okay.
It's
okay. It's February.
It's February.
We're still good.
We're still good.
Until September, that would be horrible.
Horrible?
Don't say it then. Say it now.
Say it now. You don't have to worry about it being a false flag later.
All the false flags again.
All the false flags. Get them out of the way. And we have in studio with us today CR. Is that how you're still going? Are you still CR, or have you changed everything? I've got mics. I've got 2 of them there. Or if you want to sit over by Nikki or whatever you want to do, he's at the old co-host desk, the old John Mosier desk.
Keep these ones off camera. Let them sit there. Keep them off camera.
Okay, that's fine. He can sit there. That's cool.
I like the chair. It's comfy.
You like the comfy chair? Well, you know,
can you see him on there?
John Mosier always had the comfy chair.
John Mosier has to have the comfy chair.
Yes. He always used to tell me when we would do the show and he would do the co-host thing, he would always talk about you.
I know.
And he would always say, you know, that guy is so close to being a big star, but he gets so close and then he screws it up somehow.
Yeah. But I always regain my strength. Come back
That's right.
And I still win, and I'm still doing bigger and better things.
You're like He-Man.
What the rest? What are they doing? What's John Mosier doing? The last thing I heard he was doing was managing a restaurant again.
I think he's managing Buffalo Wild Wings somewhere.
He got fired from the one in Wichita. Now he's managing somewhere.
Oh my God.
Maybe Sirloin Stockade. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe
managing the sirloin.
Would you like some butter with that bread, sir?
Oh my God.
No, never mind. I ate the whole loaf.
Oh my God. That's John. And so CR, what have you been up to since you last were with us?
Well, like I told you earlier, I got rid of a big headache in my life, as we all know as Velo.
You got rid of Velo.
Yeah.
You got rid of Velo. Now, the Mangler has never heard you on the show, seen you on the show. Give us an introduction on yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, so the Mangler and everybody can know who CR is.
Exactly, man. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Let me know who you are.
CR is my first and last name. That's it. Just initials. I'm like NF. Because NF is his first name and last name. And then basically I've been rapping for a few years now. And when I first went on these shows, it was a disaster. So it's kind of like
it was a disaster.
My music was trash back then.
Why, man? What's the difference between then and now? What's happened?
Back then, I felt like I needed people around me to make my craft, and now I have the mindset I don't need no one. It's all me, all game.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. It's all him. It's kind of like you with MWE.
Well,
It's all
know,
you.
It's all me, man, and that's what makes it great.
Forget about all these other people. You don't need anybody
That's
else.
what will
We
make
just need the
America
Mangler.
great again.
Making MWE great again. So CR, you got rid of Bello.
Yeah.
How did you get rid of Bello? Did you just tell him to take a hike, or did he get picked up again for something, or what happened?
Actually,
What happened to Bello?
Can we explain who Vela is?
Yes, explain to Mangler who Bello is.
Velo is the rapper who smokes meth, all that weird shit, and
Or does he include that in all of his rhymes and shit, or is that just
he
what
talks
does?
about hoes 24/7 in his songs.
Well, isn't that what a lot of rappers do?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now, okay, I get who he is now.
we're
And
painting a picture.
I also understand what he does.
Yeah.
My question is now, how does he relate to you?
Oh,
How did you guys
what's
get connected
this?
together?
So I got together like.
I got this, Jiggy.
Yeah,
in the
go
day-
ahead. Talk to CR.
Alright,
I got this.
Because in the day I met him, he was actually pretty good when he started.
Right.
And then once he started getting into drugs and all that, he was
No
creating
problem. Say
rhymes.
here review.
He was spitting some good. He was spitting some game, and then he started spitting some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
That's
like,
cool.
what are you even saying? It's like the rhymes he was spitting did not make sense at all.
Right. I get you. So you disconnect with
Alright, we'll
what's
see
his
you
name?
Velo.
Velo. You split with Velo, and then you become CR.
That'll work.
Yeah.
And you start spitting your own game.
Yeah.
So tell me what's going on
Later.
with you. Tell me what's happening.
Well,
So tell me who you are. Now we got your backstory a little bit. Now explain where you come from, man. What's your story?
basically, right now, I've been just slowly, I've been recording, hooks or verses one by a time, and every time I do that, I make sure that it's sounding better and better.
Right.
Because I like to perfect it. Because when I started, a lot of people didn't know I had a speech impediment I had to deal with. I can't say a lot of words still, but I'm getting more better.
But rapping's helping that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's helping a lot with that.
So it's therapeutic almost for you.
Yeah, it's therapy.
That's cool. That's really cool. Very interesting.
Yeah. Later, my first song I brought, I'm gonna tell you about a feud that happens with some local rappers. Jiggy kind of knows.
Oh, nice. So feud's the album, or what is feud?
Beef.
Okay.
Rap beef.
Rap beef.
He's had a rap beef with Key Boy in the past.
Oh, okay. I know of Keyboy. I don't
You
know
know of Key Boy.
I know of Keyboy.
Not that beef.
Oh,
Oh, this is a different beat?
that's a different beef.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on the show with them at the time.
With Keyboy.
No, it was last Equinox.
Oh, he's got a rap feud with Houston and all the
Yeah.
boys.
Oh, he's the one I know, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this beef. What's the beef about? Tell me
So
what the beef's about. And then we Jiggy, we have a track, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I've
so
got
tell me what the beat's
I've got
about.
tracks.
Break it down for me, and then we're gonna break it down.
all right. So like, I'm 17.
Mangler's auditioning to be a hip
I'm
hop DJ in
17,
New York. Go ahead.
I just got rid of Bello, and I go hit Houston up because I know he's a cool dude, right? And basically I go there. He's like, yeah, we'll work with you. I just let's set up a studio somewhere, And then it was cool. 3 times we hit like maybe 3 studio sessions in a month.
Mhm.
Then after that, he kept like being there but not really there. Like he's just saying words to me. And then I found out from the DJ he was working with that my studio equipment that I brought was over there, and I did not know where my studio equipment was.
Oh, so that was your studio equipment.
Yeah.
They kept talking about that was their studio equipment. I'm like, how did you guys get studio?
You should have brought this lead pipe from Jiggy's house. You should have went over there and you should have knocked some fucking heads in, brother. You should have knocked some fucking heads in. That's what you should have done. That's what they do on the street.
That's what they do on the street. That's right.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear at least. Don't know if it's true.
Don't know. It's just rumor and innuendo.
I know what I
as
do
they
on the
say.
streets, but I can't, confirm or deny that's ever happened. But you should get on the streets, man. You should get on those streets. You should knock some heads. I'm
This
serious,
is
man.
amazing.
There's one solution to this craziness. Knock some fucking heads.
Knock some heads.
They
That's
fucking
right.
stole from you. You fucking steal on them.
That's actually what I did.
Oh.
Because they were over here, and I knew where
And you were over there.
getting my equipment.
And then you sang the the John Michael Montgomery song, "Meet in the Middle," and you met each other, and you hashed it out. Now it's all done, right?
We didn't really do that. We just didn't talk.
Let's
John Michael Montgomery.
I don't know if that's the right.
That is.
Is that the right artist? Is that the right artist?
You know, I think that it is.
I think it is.
I think that it is.
Yeah. So,
Meet in the middle.
down. Okay, let's get
This
to the
is
beat.
awesome.
Come on, I want to hear this. What's the beat called, brother?
Let's vibe.
Let's vibe.
Let's
Okay,
vibe. And
well,
vibe
I am going to pull that up
that's
here.
perfect, because right now, this is what we've been doing. We've been vibing, guys.
We've been
We've
vibing
been vibing.
with
Let's hear
CR.
this. Let's vibe.
This is a hell of a deal. And we are going to pull up his SoundCloud here and listen to Let's Vibe.
John Michael Carroll.
John Michael something. It's somebody somewhere. So it's loading. There we are.
Meet in the middle. It's Diamond Rio. Everything up.
You can adjust it over there. You should be able to.
Just give me a heads up, man. You might want to go like a couple inches that way, because you got like half your face on camera.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And then right from that side kind of helps you. Better get all your skins in.
Old JC Thomas is watching.
Mm.
The big star.
Can he put his house on the line again?
Oh, he had somebody send him, and I just assume it was probably it was somebody send him. I don't know what it was, but I just assumed it was.
Adam told him to apologize.
But oh, okay, that's who told him to apologize. Okay.
Tristan, listen to this.
It's not bad.
Fuck my thing up, damn it.
Bad at all.
That's it.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
It is CR, and he is here chatting with the Mangler.
That was something else, man. That was something else.
I do have an update on our people from Wichita. Two of them canceled, but the rest of them are coming. So we are.
2 of them. How many is the rest of them?
So there's going to be 2 to 3 of them that will be here.
When?
Apparently they are in the car and they are on their way here.
So we got 30 minutes to film.
So we've got some
See,
time.
Let me tell you something, man. That
Okay,
was a good group,
go.
man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not a huge hip hop guy myself, which is ironic that Jiggy brought me on the show today. But that was something you could listen to. You know, that was like it was almost like soul music.
No.
I guess we got a call on it.
We either got calls on it or we got our next guest calling. Hey, we're just finishing up with our previous guest. I'm going to put you on hold, and we'll be with you here in a few seconds. Okay, so CR, you've got some good stuff here, man. This was cool.
I've came a long way from my first tracks, as you've heard.
Yes.
Sure, I'm gonna have to listen to your first track just to compare one day. But hey, listen, man, you got my respect today. That's good shit, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I wrote.
Much respect to you.
Yeah, I wrote that one because when I was working with Houston and them, we were all vibing out to Mac Miller, you know.
Yes.
the weekend.
Good old Mac Miller.
How old are you, CR?
I'm turning 19 July 30th.
You're listening to some good shit from back in the day.
Yeah.
Look
So,
at that.
yeah, I wrote that song because back then I was still in the movement where I still wanted to be in like a little group rap type of situation.
Yes.
And now
You want to be in like a white Wu-Tang clan.
Yeah. Not to that extreme.
Killed it. Well, hey man, I gotta tell you this: from somebody who doesn't listen to that kind of music, somebody who listens to classical country most of the time. You know, I was wrong. It was Diamond Rio, by the way. Meet in the middle.
Aha.
But listen, man, much respect from me, much respect from what I do to what you do, because it takes some talent. You've got some talent, man. Just keep polishing it up and keep doing what you're doing, because
Thank you.
You've got something in the future, man.
Got some good stuff. Well, CR, I know that you're on a time crunch, so before we let you get out of here, how do we get a hold of you online, get your stuff, everything?
Yeah, actually, I got a few more songs I'm gonna play.
You've got a little bit of time? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, we'll do this. We've got our next guest patiently waiting on hold. We'll get to them here in just a few, and we are going to. What's the next one that we're gonna hear on the old list here?
Dude, not the one that says I want something. Not that one, but the previous one.
Because I've got Karma Keyboy Contest, Let's Vibe, Wear Me Down, and Inspirational.
No, that's not it.
Would you rather?
Well, do this. Keep talking to him while I try to find these.
While I try to find jams, or would you rather tell me about the beef that you've had with Keyboy? Listen, I know Keyboy.
That's awesome.
Keyboy and I are correspondents. I would like to know what beef you have had with Keyboy and why you had this beef.
Okay,
and the
I
follow-up
found it.
question would be, what in the hell is wrong with Keyboy for having this beef with you?
What the hell is
Obviously,
wrong
you're
with
such a
Keyboy?
Cool motherfucker.
It is Judge Me.
Now you're ignoring me.
Okay.
Now he might see what
He doesn't want to talk about the beef with Keyboy.
Now I might see what's happening. He don't want to talk about shit, which is I just asked him 3 direct questions. He answered all 3. Now I understand what's wrong with Keyboy.
All right. What happened?
Okay, earn my respect back. Earn it back.
What happened there? It is.
That's awesome.
We are cool right now. We're cool. We're buds. But
Well, no, you tell me the beef first, and then explain how you're buds.
what happened there is I felt like he was kind of like screwing me because I was paying for student.
Whoa. Is this like the interview version of you're letting Keyboy and the interview with Eminem? Now it's at Jiggy Jaguar's apartment with Keyboy. Are you admitting Keyboy's gay?
No,
You just said he was screwing you.
and studio time.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta clarify that before you say screwing you. Listen, man, you can't use certain terminology without a pretext. All right?
All right.
Explain yourself.
So
And then I might be calling Keyboy. He might need to be explaining himself.
So back then,
That's awesome.
I was paying like $50, $25 an hour for all that stuff.
So 2 hours for what?
That would have been $50 there.
Well, I know. That's
Studio time.
I'm breaking it down. You said you got paid $50 an hour. You said $25. So I'm assuming.
I was paying them.
Right. So $100 for 2 hours.
Yeah, and basically, when I was over there at the beginning, like, my songs weren't as good, so he would kind of, cut me off, not really let me record.
But isn't that what happens in the interview business with that sort of thing? They give you critiques, they break you down, they build you back up. And
Yeah.
understand your products a little bit better.
That's kind of what happened. Is I was kind of in the wrong mindset
Right.
because I didn't know the industry that well.
Right. Well, they were trying to teach you the industry.
Yeah, so I was
Right.
kind of get upset over nothing.
Oh, okay, so it was kind of your fault. You had the beef with Keyboy, and it was kind of a hot-headed thing. You didn't know what the business was like.
Yeah.
Which Jiggy reminds me of, how all these jackasses around here.
Oh,
they don't
yes.
They don't know what the business is like.
They don't understand the business.
They get mad at me because I know wrestling business, and But so I see the correlation, but you had to get educated to the business first, right? Before you could start actually doing anything in the business, you had to get educated to the business, which is why now you and Kiwi are friends now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because back then, I did not know, but I was not ready to come out when it did.
Right. So you would equivocate yourself to like a Brandon Kiever at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old Brandon Keever. Old Zukong.
Well, but you know what? He's done his research now. Still hadn't done his training. Not you. Zukong.
Zukong.
CR, right?
Yeah.
CR. Not you.
CR's put the time in. Zukong is not.
But
That's what you're
CR says he's a wrestler by trade. You know, you did amateur wrestling, you did wrestling through school and all that.
Yeah.
More qualified than Zukong. Already.
Well,
So I know Keyboy wants to get in the ring, and I know Zukong.
Keyboy supposedly was trained by Billy Simmons.
Well, I know originally, way back in the day, but I know Keyboy.
Blade.
Since we've got this beef that used to happen.
Hey!
Hey, listen, here's something from the man.
MWE versus XWE. Let's make it happen.
No.
You can train up CR.
Don't ever use my professional name within the context of their professional name, which is not professional. We'll say MWE. We will never say XWE ever again after the mention of my XWE.
Okay.
All right, listen. We've got Zukong, who could be the referee.
Zukong.
Zukong could be the referee. That's all I'm going to give them.
You got Zukong.
But then we've got Keyboy, who wants to get in the ring.
Keyboy.
Trained by Billy, the fat ass Simmons. And then we've got CR, trained by the Mangler. You give him 3 weeks with me, we could do this in a National Guard armory somewhere.
Hell, maybe we could do it on. Well, no, you'll be in Detroit.
With the who?
With the Legends of Wrestling.
Thank you. So I'll be busy.
You won't be around for 420 blunt force trauma, which is the name of the event.
You know what? I can't associate myself with that sort of thing, but it sounds like a fun event that not many people are going to come to.
Good Lord.
But anyway,
we need to just have her as a laugh track. It's like an old 80s comedy. I feel like I'm on Laverne and Shirley.
Hey, listen. A
Go
purple
ahead.
Jiggy purple suit Jaguar.
Got my grimace gear on today.
CR, hey, after get off the radio and after we talk, CR might come to training at MWE National School of Wrestling. That's what I'm now naming it.
Oh, it's a new
The
name.
MWE National School of Wrestling.
National School of Wrestling.
The only real professional wrestling school in the state of Kansas.
That's right.
And that's true. There's nobody else.
No.
Who else is there? Name one school. Name one.
Not in Kansas.
Name one seminar that you've been to all of them. Name one seminar that you've attended, because you've never gotten the ring. I know that.
No.
Not since Boxer
Hell no,
Buddy
I'm not
when
taking that
Tristan
punishment.
Myers-
I've seen
Not
how they.
since Boxer Buddy when Tristan Myers beat your ass. You've been in the ring.
We need to find that footage, though.
So I would like you to explain that.
We need to find that footage. Go ahead.
Who is the best wrestling seminar in the state of Kansas?
I would say you. And you know what's funny is that if you talk to all these guys here in Kansas, they all put you over as a trainer. They're all like, well, I might have my personal issues with Lance, but he's a hell of a trainer.
Well, because most of them are booking all of the people that I trained.
Well, that too.
You can't have an entire show of wrestling without having the Mangler mentioned once, because I trained most of the people in Kansas now.
There you go.
Other than Dan Adams,
Flex Reed.
Lenny, Lunatic Lenny.
Lenny. The Hall of
They're
Fame.
probably the only two people in Kansas I didn't train. Jesse Price should have came to train with me.
What about Tommy Stone?
What about it?
What about Flex Reed?
Does he still have 2 feet and 2
What
wheels?
about the big star Flex Reed?
You know, listen, here's the deal about Flex Reed.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just setting him up. It's like,
Yeah, right.
it's
the
like,
politically correct. Hey, listen.
Go ahead.
The politically correct side of me wants to say, Flex Reed, who are you? The politically incorrect side of me wants to say a lot of things.
A lot of things
that I want. So
that we won't say.
So let's go on to next.
Let's go to CR's next track because I know he's on a time crunch.
He's got how much? What do you got? Another 10 minutes at least.
We got
I can leave at like 3:20.
we got Judge Me.
It's got about an hour.
So let's talk about Judge Me.
Judge me. It's basically a track. Talking about how when I started, everyone, and even now, think I still can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hitting up people still today, and they do not reply to me because they know how I sounded like back then.
Well, here we go. It's Judge Me, and coming up next, we've got our phone guest, and we'll get to them here in just a few. Right now, it's Judge Me on the big broadcast.
Are they still holding?
Was I good focus to hold?
Bang!
I wouldn't wait this long.
Listen,
That was so funny.
this is listen. It says jam right now.
He's like, flex free. A lot of stuff I can say, but I won't.
Hey, no, hey, I covered myself pretty good.
I know, you
Hey,
did.
you had 3 more drinks without any black people in the apartment. I might have said it.
That wouldn't have been. That would have been a hell of a deal.
Jiggy, everything's a hell of a deal to you. Hell of a deal. That's your
Hell of
favorite
a
thing to
deal.
say. That's like me saying Jesus Christmas all the
There
time.
we go. Judge Me. 32 seconds. Holy smokes.
Yeah, those are the sneak peeks.
Those are sneak peeks.
Sneak peeks. You
Good
should've
Lord.
You should have warned us.
You should have
We're not on fucking Ellen.
We're-
We're on the Jiggy Jaguar show.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
A full hour to do this shit.
Whole
We don't have
hour.
36 seconds.
Jesus Christmas. I love that.
Let's-
Jesus Christmas. That's a good
Let's play the
line.
next track. If it's 15 seconds, like we got this.
It's a longer one.
Okay, so what is the next one?
It's
Is it,
the one that has radio next to it.
What I Want Radio. Okay,
Yeah.
well, what I'll do is I will
That's
grab
actually
that,
some more rapping than anything.
and I will.
Well, I thought that's what you were, was a rapper.
I thought you were
I
right.
think you should just go freestyle real quick.
You know,
Can you freestyle?
can you freestyle without a
CJ,
beat? Can
CJ,
you just
freestyle?
go? Can you freestyle? Is that possible?
CJ, listen.
For me, it's really hard. I can't
Okay,
My- I can't think of things that fast. I like to write my stuff better.
He wants to write his stuff
Listen,
down.
listen, CJ. I think you should try to freestyle at least once. CR.
See,
CR.
CJ.
Listen, CR. I think you should freestyle at least once.
I was like, is he talking to Pam Land or something? You know, CJ from Baywatch?
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Track.
Okay, here we go.
To the track.
It is, okay, well, I pulled this up, and it said
I'm sorry,
the
man.
track is being processed, and this track is private.
Yeah, the tracks are private.
Well, you
So-
should
It's
unprivate
in
them
your
if you want people to hear them, man.
Gmail. I sent you.
Yeah, and that's what I pulled up. I just pulled up the link here, and it said that it is private.
We should add this, Jiggy. I think we
So-
should have your sound, audio, and visual people take care of this stuff ahead of time.
I know. I figured when he sent it to me, it'd be ready to go.
I figured that you would have,
Well, I figured
I'll send you it on Facebook.
this track can't be played right now. Please try again later. That's what it tells me.
Well, I don't think it's gonna let you later either.
There you go.
Well, let's do this.
Freestyle.
Freestyle!
You
There we are.
Can you, obviously, do you know your songs, right? Like, can you just
Let me see here.
Can you
just
rap
do
your
one
song?
of your songs right now?
Like, can
live?
you perform one of your live songs?
Can you
Or do you
perform
do
one of your
music?
live songs?
He'll play the
Oh
background
my
music. You just,
god.
he'll perform the music. You play it in the ear, Jiggy, like on stage.
And let's just hear you.
Play it for him and let him fucking
Yeah,
can you
'cause
rap
it's-
your own song?
It's not letting me do this.
Yeah, the only one.
Which one do you want? Do the 34-second one. It doesn't matter. Just
Do
do it.
the 34-second one. It
Give
doesn't
us
matter.
a teaser.
It's
If you keep going, then Jesus can tease us a little bit more. Do one.
Can you?
If you want to do this,
That'd be awesome.
we can do this. I'll get this next phone interview out of the way,
Okay.
and then while we're talking to them, if you want to figure it out, and then we'll come back to you.
Hey, you
Will
got
that
my
work?
aux cord?
Yeah, let's get to this. Yes, right. Yes. Yeah.
Let's